Welcome to the Deep Dive, where we take your stack of sources and really pull out the most important nuggets of knowledge and insight for you. Today, we're taking a shortcut to being well-informed about the Los Angeles Rams. We're diving into their 2025 NFL season.
That's right. We've pulled together articles, expert projections, detailed team notes, really trying to unpack it all for you. We want to give you a comprehensive look at what to expect from Sean McVay's squad this year.
Yeah, from roster changes, win predictions, everything in between. We're trying to help you understand, the core of their upcoming campaign.
And last season, the Rams showed incredible resilience.
They really did. Finishing 10-7, strong playoff run.
Yep.
They nearly shocked the Eagles in the divisional round.
Almost pull it off.
But after some, pretty significant changes this offseason, what does this year hold for them?
Exactly. To really get it, you need to look at the Sean McVay era, the foundations, especially the offense. Let's unpack this.
Okay, so to really grasp the 2025 Rams, you have to start with the constant, right? Sean McVay.
He's consistently kept them up there among the NFL's best, 6 seasons over 10 wins?
Oh.
2 Super Bowl appearances?
And winning one, of course.
And winning one.
Yeah.
And just last season, they were right there, on the verge of the NFC Championship game. His influence is still huge.
And that resilience you mentioned, it really defined last season, turning that, 1-4 start?
Yeah, 1-4 going into the bye.
Into a blistering 9-2 run. And like we said, nearly shocking the Eagles. They were just 13 yards away from wiping out a 13-point deficit.
Incredible finish.
Yeah.
It really shows that culture McVay's built. Never say die.
Right. And that momentum feels important as we look at the offense now, especially the veterans, starting with the guy under center.
Indeed. The core identity is still offense under McVay, no doubt.
Yeah.
And the biggest questions, they revolve around those veteran stars. Matthew Staffords first. He's 37 now.
Yeah.
But still coming off a strong season, 3,762 yards, 20 touchdowns, only 8 interceptions. Pretty good.
Very solid numbers. But at 37.
That's the thing. It's not just his health. It's the huge difference between him and the backup. Jimmy Garoppolo. He's battled injuries, had that PED suspension in 24, though he did play Week 18. It's a significant drop-off.
A big one. So Stafford's health is like everything for their hopes this year. It feels very all in on him staying upright.
Completely. Every snap he takes feels high risk, high reward.
Yeah.
They do have Stetson Bennett, too, young third stringer, developing.
Okay, and then the receivers. Wow. Big change there.
Huge shakeup. Cooper Kupp released.
Which was kind of surprising, even with the injuries.
A bit, yeah. And in comes Davante Adams. He's 32, only a few months older than Kupp was.
And still producing. 5th straight 1,000-yard season, right?
Basically, yeah. He had that one near miss with 997 yards in 12 games a few years back, but consistently elite.
Yeah.
This isn't just an upgrade, though. It feels like a tactical gamble. How does McVay use him? Especially alongside Puka Nacua.
Puka Nacua, what a revelation he was. Defensive Rookie of the Year in 2024.
Wait, Offensive Rookie of the Year, right. DROY is defense.
Oh, right. Good catch. ORY, sorry. Finished 4th in wide receiver scoring. Just physical, always seemed to be open.
Exactly. And think about this. Adams demands double teams, right? So that could mean even more single coverage for Nacua.
Who thrives in those situations?
Precisely. It's not just adding talent. It's like potentially creating this uncoverable synergy where they make each other better.
That's exciting. And they still have Tutu Atwell, who had career highs last year.
Catches and yards. And Jordan Whittington as a developing number 3. So more depth there, too.
And we can't forget the run game. That really came alive late last season.
Absolutely crucial to that late surge. Kyron Williams had a great 2024. Almost 1,300 rushing yards, 14 touchdowns.
They handled a huge workload, too, like 20-plus touches in a bunch of games.
Yeah, 11 games, I think. But now they've got Blake Corum, second year, and the rookie Jarquez Hunter.
The two-headed monster potential.
Exactly. A complementary backfield. Maybe take some load off Williams. Keeps everyone fresher.
Okay, so the skill positions look pretty loaded. What about the guys protecting Stafford? The O-line.
The offensive line. Classic mix, high promise, high risk. You've got a strong guard duo, Steve Avila and Kevin Dotson, solid. Coleman Shelton expected to upgrade center. Good interior, but the left tackle spot, Elric Jackson re-signed, but they got diagnosed with blood clots. His return is uncertain. That's huge.
Protecting Stafford's blind side. Yeah, that's massive.
They signed DJ Humphries, but he struggled last season. So if Jackson's out for a while, that's a big vulnerability. A shaky left tackle could really undermine everything they want to do on offense. Definitely something to watch in camp.
Okay, let's shift gears. Defense. This is where it gets really interesting, right? Biggest question last year. How do you replace Aaron Donald? Seemed impossible.
It really did, and honestly, they answered it way better than anyone expected, exceeded all expectations. They rebuilt that D-line super quickly, turned into a pleasant surprise. A young, disruptive unit.
Starting with the rookie, Jared Verse.
Yeah, 2024 first-rounder, edge rusher, wins Defensive Rookie of the Year.
Which is wild considering he only had 4.5 regular season sacks.
Right, but that stat doesn't tell the whole story.
Yeah.
He had 33 pressures. That's the key insight here. Pressures mean he was constantly disrupting things, forcing bad throws, even if he wasn't getting the sack every time. That's elite potential.
And then the other rookie, Fisk.
Braden Fisk, yeah. Second-round pick, defensive tackle, led the whole draft class with 8.5 sacks.
Wow. So those two plus the guys from the year before.
Exactly. Kobe Turner, 2023 third-rounder, had 8 sacks. Byron Young, another 23 third-rounder, 7.5 sacks. Suddenly you've got this young, super productive front four that can really carry the defense.
And didn't they go nuts in the playoffs, like record-setting sacks?
They did. Set an NFL record. 16 sacks over just 2 playoff games. Just relentless pressure.
Okay, so the pass rush is fantastic, young, hungry, but sometimes a great pass rush hides other issues. Where are the potential weak links?
Linebacker, secondary. That's a good point. A dominant rush can mask things.
Yeah.
And yeah, the linebacker core was definitely a liability in 2024, especially in coverage.
So what did they do about it?
Well, they signed Nate Landman. One source called him mediocre, but still maybe an improvement. More reliable, perhaps.
Yeah.
Omar Speights is decent against the run, but yeah, struggles in coverage. And they drafted Chris Paul Jr. in the 5th round this year to try and, help address that area. It's still a work in progress.
A potential target for opposing offenses, then. And the secondary. Still a big if.
It absolutely is.
Yeah.
Still a significant question mark. They just don't have that true lockdown #1 corner. Darius Williams, Kobe Durant are back starting outside. Quentin Lake in the nickel. They're okay.
What about safety?
Safety's a bit better. Cameron Curl had a nice first year in L.A. Cameron Kinchins was solid too. Some stability there. But, and this is the juicy part, the Jalen Ramsey trade rumors.
Ooh, a reunion.
Yeah, lots of speculation if that actually happened. Huge addition. Instantly upgrades the whole unit, maybe the whole defense.
But if it doesn't happen, how vulnerable are they against top passing attacks?
That's the critical question, right? It feels like a piece they really need, and it's still up in the air.
Okay, so you piece it all together, the offense, the defense, special teams too, which we should touch on quickly.
Special teams, can't forget him. Joshua Carty, the kicker, 2024 6th rounder, had a good rookie year.
And made a lot of field goals.
Yeah, 29 of 34. And importantly, 6 of 7 from 50-plus yards. That's clutch. Punter Ethan Evans was solid too. Good hang time, pin opponents deep, so special teams look pretty reliable.
Okay, so all these pieces, now they have to navigate the schedule. Let's look at the path ahead for the Rams in 2025.
Right. And for the full schedule details, preseason, regular season, all the way through the 2026 playoffs and Super Bowl, you can check out sportsbrackets.net. Super helpful resource for tracking their whole journey. Good plug.
Okay, so the season itself. Preseason kicks off end of July, Hall of Fame game, Chargers-Lions. Regular season starts Thursday, September 4th. Eagles hosting the Cowboys, big one, and the Rams. Their season starts at home, Sunday, September 7th against the Houston Texans.
Yep, tough opener against C.J. Stroud and company. The Rams get their bye mid-season, week 8. That's usually a pretty good time.
Gives them a chance to rest up, adjust.
Exactly. And the schedule itself, it's got some real non-divisional tests. Like you said, Texans, also the Eagles, Ravens, Lions. All tough teams.
But they also get some potentially easier games, right? Playing the NFC South and AFC South.
Correct. Those are generally seen as weaker divisions overall. So you get games against like the Colts, Saints, Panthers, might offer some relief.
So how does that translate into win predictions? Are the sources aligned on this?
Not exactly. There's a bit of a range, which is interesting. BetMGM has their win total projection at 9.5. So expecting them to be right around that playoff bubble.
Okay, 9.5. What about others?
Yardbarker is higher, predicting 11 wins. Walter Football also projects 11-6 and thinks they'll win the NFC West.
So more optimistic takes there.
Yeah, but then Football Analysis predicts 10-7. Still a division title, but they specifically see losses to the Texans, Eagles, Ravens, Niners away, Bucks, and Lions. Rams Wire also landed on 11-6. Good enough for the playoffs, maybe the division.
So the consensus, while not exact, definitely leans towards double-digit wins. A strong season expected.
Definitely. Seems like 10 or 11 wins is the sweet spot most projections land in.
Now, something important you mentioned in the sources is the schedule strength difference between them and the 49ers.
Right. The Rams have a first-place schedule because they won the division. Means they play other division winners. Tougher road.
Like facing the Eagles and Ravens on the road, hosting the Lions.
Exactly. Meanwhile, the 49ers have a last-place schedule because they finished last. Theoretically, an easier path. That schedule difference could genuinely be a factor in who wins the NFC West.
Which makes those head-to-head games against the Niners absolutely massive.
Huge. Week 5 at home for the Rams, Thursday Night Football, then Week 10 away, right after the Rams bye.
Ooh, coming off the bye for that road game.
Yeah.
That could be a little advantage. Extra prep time.
Could be. Those two games will likely swing the division.
So this all leads to the big question. Can they replicate that 2021 Super Bowl run? Some sources are suggesting this could be McVay's best squad yet.
It's a bold claim, right?
Yeah.
Best squad yet. Aiming for a third Super Bowl appearance in 8 seasons. Super Bowl LX is February 8th, 2026, out in Santa Clara.
But best squad yet, I mean, given the things we've talked about, Stafford's age, the O-line question mark, the secondary, what's the biggest hurdle? Are the sources maybe underestimating the risks?
That's the crux of it, isn't it? Balancing the potential with those risks.
Yeah.
The upside is huge if everyone stays healthy and clicks. Adams, Nakua, that D-line.
But the ifs are significant.
Very significant. So, wrapping it up, what does it all mean for the Rams? They've made bold moves, yes. Adams in, counting on that young D-line to keep ascending, relying on the veteran core.
The big ifs remain. Health, especially Stafford and Adams. And can that secondary hold up when it really matters?
Precisely. The consensus is optimistic, no doubt. Double-digit wins, strong playoff push seems likely. They're absolutely all in this year.
Trying to maximize this window they have.
Exactly. While this mix of veterans and young stars is together.
And again, you can track their whole journey, all the schedules, brackets, everything over at sportsbrackets.net.
Definitely check that out. Look, given the talent mix, seasoned guys, and these explosive young players, the Rams are poised to make noise, no question. But here's a final provocative thought for you. Could the 2025 Rams be the team that proves a Super Bowl path isn't just about starting fast, but about building a roster that peaks at the perfect time? Especially thinking about Les Snead and his history of, those mid-season tweaks and additions. Is that the real strategy?
Peaking late rather than starting hot. Interesting angle. We'll definitely have to watch and see how it plays out.